everyone, it's Mika. Today I'm bringing to you a special pick a card Lovescopes for the weekend of Valentine's Day. So these readings will pertain specifically to Valentine's Day weekend, which I consider it to start around Friday, which I believe will be the 11th, and run through till Monday, which is Valentine's Day, the 14th. And this is going to be a video for all Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. And it does not matter your relationship status. These are messages that Spirit wanted me to give to you for that particular time frame. Okay? All right. So the first pile that and by the way, I will be putting the timestamps in the description. All right. So depending on which pile you gravitate towards, whether it be the angel, the little fabric flower, or the Riddler, it's entirely up to you, but you'll be able to skip to whichever one you want. Okay. Okay. So we're going to get into it. So take a deep breath. Give yourself a little chance to decide which pile is seeking out to you. And don't necessarily go by the little charm that I put on top of the pile. Which pile did you automatically feel drawn to? Just go by that and make your choice. All right? Okay, so for the first pile, the message that I received from Spirit is, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize, Taurus. You really are. And even though you've been going through some stuff, some of you recently, you're going to get through it. And the angels are asking you to dig deep inside of your inner self. Your strength is inside of you. Though it may not feel like it right now, you will be able to push through this. So believe in yourself, that you have the power within you. And that may not necessarily be the message that you want to hear, but it's the message that you need to hear. And whatever your personal situation is, whether you're single, in a relationship, a situationship, coming off of a relationship and healing, this message is for you. Knowing that we have inner strength and we have the ability to change our circumstances is so important. Because oftentimes in this crazy world, we feel very hopeless to the things that are happening around us, to the things that happen to us. But no. You have the power to make changes in your life for the better. You're very strong. So just know that, Taurus. And the other message that goes with this is, I will find my way back to you one day. So for some of you, this is coming in from perhaps an ex, either someone that you've just recently broken up with, or it could be somebody who you haven't seen in quite a while, but they want you to know that eventually they're going to come back to you. And it's going to be up to you whether or not, using that inner strength, it's going to be up to you as to whether or not you want to give them the time of day, or if you just want to continue to walk away and say, thanks, but no thanks. You had your chance. And now you're going to do you and keep moving on. For the middle pile, the message that Spirit has for you is, miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. You drew this card because you have many miracles happening in your life right now. The angels are asking you to look at how things are. And then look again. And you will find that your life has been filled with many miracles and blessings. And this goes right into what I always like to talk about with being grateful and showing gratitude. It's easy to forget how blessed you are. It really is. But if you're blessed with good health, meaning the ability to function, get up and walk, run, jump, or even just interact, even if you're differently abled and you're using a wheelchair or crutches, you can still be considered to have good health. If you're able to function on a daily basis, if you're breathing, if you're living your life, that's a blessing. If you have that freedom to go about and make your dreams come true, that is a blessing. Often we get stuck focusing in on the things we don't have or the things in our life that we don't like. And again, we feel stuck and we want to change them, but maybe feel overwhelmed and don't know how. So Spirit wants you to know for this holiday weekend that you do have so many blessings and miracles happening to you right now, but it's up to you to open your eyes and see it. Don't block your blessings and don't ignore the ones that you've already received. And it could very well be a partner or someone that you're in a relationship with. Don't ignore them and don't take them for granted. And the next card that you had, the Oracle card, I feel terrible for hurting you. And you might be sitting there thinking, well, how was that a blessing or a miracle? Well, I tell you what, sometimes we don't realize what a crappy situation we're in until we see a person for who they are and their faults. I love the saying, some people don't know that shit stinks until they smell it. And that is so true. So, if for some of you a relationship ends, yes, they might feel bad about hurting you, but see it for what it is. You're being freed up to move on. And while that may not sound like the best situation for Valentine's Day weekend, I'm not saying that that's necessarily going to happen to all of you. No. These are two separate cards, but they do relate to each other. For some of you, you might be going through the heartache over this holiday weekend or still healing from it, even though it happened a while ago. But regardless of whether or not this card resonates with you, just know that you are given many blessings and miracles in your life. And sometimes a breakup is one of them. Sometimes taking off those rose-colored glasses is the miracle in and of itself, because you are free to move on. All right. Moving on to the third pile with the Riddler. The card that you pulled is physical touch is important. It really is. Sometimes a hug is exactly what is needed. As humans, the ability to connect with each other physically is important. Hand holding, kissing, embracing, giving each other back rubs and massages, putting an arm around someone's shoulders, or simply placing a hand on someone's arm to show support. These are all ways of expressing physical touch and love. It's not always about the sex. No. So of course, this card is coming in right on time for Valentine's Day weekend. If you're able to, if you have someone in your life, a romantic partner, perhaps someone you're dating, could be new, you could be coupled, you could be married. Take this time over the weekend to just express how you feel. Maybe for some of you, it's been a while and you need to, reconnect. But again, it doesn't always have to be completely sexual. It could literally just be lots of extra hugs and cuddles. Taking a stroll outside and holding hands. A gentle peck on the cheek. I'm just giving you guys examples. You all know what you do or what you used to do, but maybe it's been a while. So Spirit wants you to reconnect with someone. And if you're not in a partnership and if you're single, it still doesn't mean that you can't give support to those in your life that you love, because there's plenty of platonic ways to show love to your relatives, to your friends, like hugs. Hugs are great. Some people like them, some people don't, but some people need them more than they realize. And for some of you, this card might resonate. I feel like I can't give you what you need. So for some of you, you might not be on the same page when it comes to physical expression. It happens. I feel like in a lot of relationships, one person is, very, very touchy-feely, and the other person is just kind of feeling like, that's not me. That's not how I express how I feel. You got to figure out each other's love language, as they call it. But if you're in a situation like that, where you're the more physically affectionate person, but your partner isn't, just let them know that, the other ways that they show their love for you is okay, and that they're doing a good job. Sometimes people need to hear that. They really do. Now, another way that this card could be taken is somebody really feels like they can't give you what you need, and, they're considering walking away. That could also be a possibility. It doesn't have to be, but it's one of the possibilities. And again, if that happens, I'm not saying it's not going to hurt, but see it as an opportunity to discuss what's going on in the relationship. And if you realize deep down that you're not getting what you need from that person, then it may be time to move on. But if you're not at that place, perhaps there's different ways and solutions that you guys can improve. You never know till you try. All right, my wonderful Taurus, this has been a great reading for me. I appreciate you. And if you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. And I'll see you next time, and enjoy your Valentine's Day weekend. Bye-bye.